Nina.
And I'm Randa.
And today we are baking vegan holiday desserts because it's the holidays.
Woo! That's why we're in our Christmas sweaters. So we're having a special guest today and she's gonna show us how to make low-fat, healthy vegan desserts. We're also gonna show you some higher fat just so you guys can get a range of different types of ideas. If you enjoyed these kinds of videos, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, make sure you're subscribed and you turn post notifications
Hit
on.
that little bell so you don't miss a video.
Let's get into the video. And now it's time for our special guest. The healthy holiday dessert fairy.
Yay.
She's gonna teach us how to make healthy desserts that are so delicious.
Absolutely.
So what are we making?
Welcome Chef AJ to
Hi
the channel.
everybody, I'm Chef AJ. I'm the healthy holiday dessert fairy.
Yay!
With my magical sugar plums. Okay, so we're gonna make first pumpkin raisin muffins, which I brought to you guys' house for Thanksgiving.
Yes. Obsessed with those.
And
They're
they
so
ate
good.
them all before dinner.
Yes.
So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna make some date paste because I don't like to eat sugar, refined sugar, even maple syrup. I like to eat the fruit, the whole fruit, and nothing but the whole fruit.
Yes.
So help me God. So we're gonna make date paste.
Okay.
So in this bowl, I have a half a cup of dates and a half a cup of water, and I've let it soak. So I don't know if you can see this.
How
Smells
long do you
good.
let it soak for?
You know, I use boiling water, so really only about a half hour. So I'm putting it in this little machine called the food processor, fitted with what is called, it is called the S blade because it looks kind of like the letter S, because there's other blades to a food processor, right? So we're just gonna dump this in, and then we're going to puree it. And you can use date paste for almost all your baking and cooking needs. Okay. I'm just going to add just a skosh of this oat milk just to get it to puree a little bit, because when you do small amounts like that, it often doesn't puree as good as it could.
This is what it looks like right now. It's like a creamy date paste.
What we're going to do is we're going to take it out of the food processor so we can use it in the next couple of recipes. We're going to puree, I can't say that word, puree some bananas. We should each peel one. Do you guys know how monkeys peel their
You
bananas?
told me at the bottom.
Yeah.
Because you know why? Then
Why?
they don't break.
Oh.
These are ripe bananas. The riper the better. So even if you get them even with a few more spots, it'll be even sweeter. Usually I use 2 bananas. These were small. I'm using 3. And then we're going to add a can of organic pumpkin, 15 ounces. Now this is not pumpkin pie filling. Pumpkin pie filling has sugar and a whole bunch of stuff. This is just pumpkin puree. And then we're going to add back a half a cup of date paste only for this recipe.
Oh, wow. Like these are all such healthy ingredients. I think the sweeter the better.
Right. Well, it's actually, well, you guys are so sweet, that's why. But you know, we've got raisins in there, and these are healthy ingredients because you know what? They're actual food. Whereas sugar and flour, it's not really food.
Right.
And oil, especially, I don't use any oil or salt or flour.
That's
in my
what we
things.
like to hear.
Yep, baby. Keeping it real, keeping it low fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
Should I turn it on?
turn it on, please. So we want a preheated 350-degree oven.
Right.
And we have this nice, lovely puree.
Wait. Okay, well, I'll take a little.
Funny sound. Is it good? Good. You could. This could be your pudding, right?
Oh my god.
But you can't eat any more, ladies,
Wow.
because we are going to add it to our oats, our raisins, and our pumpkin pie spice.
Now I can mix it?
You can mix it. I like to always use muffin liners when I'm using these. These are made out of parchment paper because these are really, really hard to clean if you don't.
Right.
Another option is the silicone,
Silicone.
especially
Yes.
since we're not using
Oil.
Nothing sticks to these because if it tries, you'll just
Fold
go
it out.
like this. So then we're going to just take some and plop it in the muffin thing.
Oh, great.
Just like that. We're going to do this 12 times. This should be enough for 12.
Can we eat the leftovers?
Yeah, this could be this. I mean, what's different than this than morning oatmeal, really? Now remember, these aren't your traditional flour sugar things, so don't look for them to rise. They're going to stay exactly
so you have
like
to fill
this.
up the whole
Yeah,
thing.
we're going to fill up the whole thing.
This seems better than like a power bar, you know?
Right? Oh, I think so. And also, it travels really well.
Yeah.
Most these are ingredients that are available at most stores everywhere. Some people can't find pumpkin during the regular year, so guess where you can find it all year round?
Where?
At the pet food aisle. We'll set a timer for 45 minutes and then we'll come back and munch out.
Yes! Look
Yum.
at these. So the muffins are ready.
Wow.
Ooh.
Just let them cool a little bit before you eat them because you don't want to burn the roof of your mouth.
You
which
know,
I've done.
every Christmas when we were growing up, we used to have vegan cinnamon rolls, but obviously we can't have that now because of acne, but we could have this Christmas morning.
But I could maybe come up with a vegan cinnamon roll that you can have now that you're putting the idea in my
Yes.
head.
Let us know in the comments if you want to see a low-fat
cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
What is our next holiday
Our
recipe?
next holiday recipe are pumpkin pie bites with a vanilla cream filling.
Ooh, I remember you made these for our acne intervention group,
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
they are
They're
seriously
delicious.
amazing.
You call them moon pies. I mean,
Yes.
but you call them whatever you want. I call them delicious. But before we can make the cookies, we first have to make what I call butterscotch pudding.
Ooh.
Yeah, and so I wish I could take credit for this brilliant recipe, but it's a gal from Columbus named NinaAndRanda that made this up. This is just roasted sweet potatoes. That's all it is that I've peeled, and I want 3 cups. So you want the orange ones because otherwise it won't look like butterscotch pudding, or it really needs to be roasted, not microwaved or steamed, because that brings out the caramelization.
Sweetness.
Exactly, it brings out the sweetness. And now we are going to add, it's
3
calls for,
bananas.
well, it's actually 2 large, but these are kind of small. So.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see who can peel it first.
Ooh.
And then we're gonna put it in, just like
Second.
that.
I love all the vitamin A we have in these recipes. Seriously,
Cool.
it's
Great
so
for the
great.
skin.
Pumpkin pie spice, delicious. Well, half a tablespoon to a tablespoon, depending on what you want. And remember, every company's different. Just make sure you get one you like, because they all taste a little bit different. We just want to puree this into a nice pudding-like texture. I'm just gonna push the banana down. It got stuck. You could do this part in a Vitamix, but you can see it's starting to puree. And we just stir it up a little bit. And I've made this for people, and I did not tell them it was made out of sweet potatoes. They did not even know.
I actually forgot.
Yeah, they didn't know that it didn't have dairy or sugar. It's amazing. So this is the first of the recipes. So this I call butterscotch pudding. Now this will taste a little bit better when chilled, but I'm gonna let you guys taste it now. What I love about this recipe is it's many recipes in one. So this is just the way I make it most of the time, and I just call it butterscotch pudding, and I will serve it in attractive cups like this. I often will put raspberries on top
Yum.
because it makes it look pretty. And this is just one way to eat it.
Festive.
Now,
I can just eat this right
you
now.
can eat this, both of you.
The whole
You
thing?
can eat the whole thing. I mean, so what have you eaten? Like a half a sweet potato and a half a banana,
Well,
right?
I don't know if I.
You know what else you can do? You can eat it like this, like pudding, and it's really
wait,
good.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shut up.
And good, huh? It's really good.
Is there dates in this?
No, there's no dates. This is the neat thing.
This is
It even
incredible.
has like a pudding texture.
It
to
does.
it.
Oh, the
Holy
tangy.
moly.
That's why you want to use the orange sweet potatoes.
I can't believe how freaking amazing. This
3
literally
ingredients.
tastes like dessert.
It is
and it's
dessert.
healthy, guys.
It's
I
food.
eat
Well, you know what?
sweet
It's
potatoes.
Food. And you know what else is if you wanted to put a little vanilla in, we're going to use some vanilla powder. I just get cheap sometimes and I don't. You can. So the butterscotch pudding that we just made and the girls just enjoyed is very versatile. You can freeze it in popsicle molds for pumpkin pisicles. Or what you could do is you can add oats to it. And then what you do is, I think it works best in a dehydrator rather than an oven, is you drop it onto the dehydrator sheets, and then what you have are these
Cookies.
amazing, I call these
Wow.
pumpkin pie bites. Don't eat
Ooh,
one yet, because
okay.
but you can see how crunchy they are.
Yeah.
What I like better about the dehydrator than the oven is these will last for a year because they're
Really?
dehydrated. And you guys travel a lot.
Yes.
So I call these starch cookies because even though there's some sweetness from the banana, really what they are is starch. It's
Yeah.
oats and sweet potatoes. So when you're hungry, you know, just sometimes eating an apple isn't gonna cut it, but a couple of these with a cup of
Yes.
tea, delicious. I'm gonna show you how to make a vanilla cream filling for this, again, without using dairy or sugar or eggs. In the food processor fitted with the S-Blade, I have 2 cups of the flesh of a Japanese sweet potato.
Oh, my favorite.
So yeah, me too. So I'm using a different sweet potato because the orange one is great for pudding, but it's too liquidy for a frosting. These are very, very dense. These actually have a purple skin, but I took them off because I don't want a purple filling. So 2 cups of the Japanese sweet potato, and to that I'm adding about a 1/4 cup of plant milk. We're using unsweetened oat milk, and
The dates?
this is the date paste that we made in the previous recipe,
Oh.
about a 1/2 cup. And again, this is going to be, if you don't think this filling is sweet enough, you can add a little bit more date paste. Now, this is vanilla powder. So what this is are ground vanilla beans. And oh, smell this. It's so realistic. Well, it should be. It's real. This is the second most expensive spice in the world, vanilla. Do you guys know what the first is?
Chocolate.
I wish. Saffron. So I'm doing about a 1/2 teaspoon. This stuff is really expensive, but you don't need to use a lot. And you certainly could use extract. Alcohol-free extracts have sugar, and sugar-free extracts have alcohol, so it's just easier to use the powder. So we're going to puree this. We might have to add a little bit. See, if these were the orange ones, it would go quickly. So again, you could use your Vitamix, and this might actually make it creamier. But if it doesn't puree easily, we'll just add a little bit more of the non-dairy milk. Every now and then, it's a good idea to scrape the sides down because we want this creamy, but we also want it thick. And you know what you could do? If you want to really make the pumpkin raisin muffins that we made more decadent,
Frosting.
after they
Oh.
cool. If you have a carrot cake recipe you like, this can be your frosting, because a lot of the plant-based frostings use things like tofu, which is fine, but I happen to be allergic to soy. Or they use nuts, which I like, but they don't like me because they're very high fat, but they make great creamy frostings, or coconut milk. But here's a way to get a vanilla creamy frosting which is using real food. You can do open face. These are really crunchy, so they might be better to do open face, but I want to show you what they look like. And you know, when you dehydrate these, you can make them even smaller, so you little tiny bites are. But look at how cute. Oh my God. They taste so good. We're going to be putting another one on top.
Ooh, it's like a little cookie
Look at that. But to eat it, you might have to actually open
Oh my
it
gosh,
up.
yeah.
Look how crunchy. Look at these. Don't these look like real cookies? I mean, they are.
little Krabby Patties.
They are real cookies. You don't need sugar and dairy and eggs to make frosting. Corn syrup. You just need real food. Look at this. I'll make the rest of them open faced.
I'm ready for my run.
bad.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, thanks guys. These are what we're going to leave for Santa this year, because we noticed that he could stand to lose a few pounds.
Yeah, we want him to last
Yeah.
forever. So we gotta feed him vegan.
Yeah.
Low fat.
Go Santa, go vegan. Yeah. Eat what the reindeer eat.
You guys have to follow AJ.
Yeah, follow me. I'm an old lady, but follow me.
We'll
anyway.
link her stuff in the description.
They have lots of stuff they can look at. What can they look at in the description?
Well, they can look at my website, eatunprocessed.com. I have a book called Unprocessed, another one coming out.
With lots of recipes?
Lots of recipes.
Check that out. We'll link
Yeah.
that down below.
Yeah, and they can watch 13 episodes of my television show, Healthy Living with Chef AJ, if they want more recipes.
Yes,
Yay!
which we know you guys do, so check her out.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chef AJ, for coming onto our channel and showing us these delicious recipes. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more.
Thanks, guys, and thanks for what you do to get young people healthy.
Oh, thank you.
We are gonna make Festive.
Oreo cookies.
Oh, these are not Oreos. Oreos are vegan. We got these from Whole Foods. So we got some vegan chocolate chips, and we're gonna put this in the microwave. We're gonna melt it.
We microwaved it until it melted. Stir it up.
Oh,
this is beautiful.
What we're gonna do is we're just gonna dip one side of our cookie into the chocolate. And we have some red and green sprinkles
To make it look festive.
So that was easy. Now all we need to do is freeze them. Here's what they ended up looking like after we took them out of the freezer. These would be so perfect for
For a
little
holiday party.
Yeah. We are taking 4.5 tablespoons of sugar, brown sugar. Then we're taking 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons of coconut flour. You could also use almond flour if you wanted.
Then we're taking 7 tablespoons of potato starch.
Then we're taking 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of white rice flour.
Then we're taking a ½ teaspoon of baking powder. And now we're gonna mix all of our dry ingredients.
So now we're gonna put our wet ingredients in a separate bowl, starting with a ½ cup of maple syrup.
Now we're taking a 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of cashew butter.
Now we're taking 2.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract.
We are mixing the two together.
And the great thing about Christmas is that on Christmas calories don't exist, so eat as much of this as you want.
Roll them into little balls and then we're gonna bake them in the oven.
We preheated our oven to 350 degrees. Now we're gonna let these puppies bake for 8 to 10 minutes. So here are our cookies. If you guys make any of our recipes, tag us on Instagram because we'd love to see them.
At NinaAndRanda.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more recipe videos, give this video a thumbs up and let us know what you want us to make next in the comment.
And also make sure to check out AJ. We'll link her stuff in the description. We're getting excited for the holidays and we hope you guys are in the holiday spirit. We'll see you next time. Bye!